Welcome back to another episode of Last Day of Survival. Today we return to boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are having an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic day of the most amazing variety that only gets more fan-freaking-tastic from here on out. And I think you guys, that might be exactly what's happening today, because today we got some Season 2 stuff. Star! Do tell, oh, I will tell plenty. Not to mention this pretty nice raid that we got, and apparently Charlie making his third appearance. Charlie Jr., I should say. I think he heard some of what we were talking about last episode. He's like, oh, Star's onto us. I gotta try and kill him. So hopefully we'll be able to defeat Charlie over there, knock out this raid, and do all sorts of jazz like that. But first things first, we gotta go to this gas station, and then that Season 2 stuff that I was talking about will make itself apparent, because this is some big stuff that we got. But first things first, I need you guys, please, I need your assistance, okay? I need all of the luck in the world, and if there's one thing that I have learned to give me luck, it is y'all smashing that like button. Please give me all the luck in the world, because today we're continuing our struggle, leveling up this awful chopper over here. Star, why do you continue leveling it up? Because if we are lucky, we already have all the slots and whatnot, but I want this Leviathan. I've been trying to get this thing for the longest time, because through upgrading, there's actually an opportunity that we get it as one of our upgradable things. So please smash the bitches on that like button. Give me the luck that I need. Give me the power so we can finally get this skin. I'm gonna give you all 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's the buzzer. The cutoff time to hit it is now, and unfortunately, let's go and see if we got it. God dang it! No, please. What do I need to do to get these freaking? I don't know. I'll keep on increasing the volume of our tank and getting my heart broken by Jade the mechanic. But we are at the gas station for another reason, and that actually ties into this. This was posted earlier today, actually, as part of a series of things. Kafir, for today's Thursday development section, actually posted this entire kind of like little behind the scenes of how they create trailers and all the cinematic stuff for Last Day on Earth. And in it, there's this very interesting little blurb, this interesting little paragraph that says, when it comes to the trailer of Season 1, at the moment of its creation, a part of the dev team was testing the following update, while the other part had already started working on Season 2 and the content you've been waiting for quite a while. What is this? Well, let me just say, there's a couple of candidates for what this content you've been waiting for quite a while could be, but there's pretty much 2 main things that it could be. Boom! Here you guys and gals are seeing the roadmap for Last Day on Earth. On it, you can see that the next thing in terms of a single player content update, and one potential candidate for that content we've been waiting for quite a while, is the Settlers update, because what the Settlers update actually ties in is the Outpost, which is going to be an old army base that we are going to be able to repair and bring back to prosperity. That will serve as a second base of ours. We're going to be able to get Settlers. They're going to be able to man the base, help us protect it from enemies, potentially even go out and gather resources for us, and just overall man this station. And it does appear that it's going to be pretty important as well for a couple of reasons, because there's also, it looks like our helicopter is going to be available there when that part of the game does ultimately come. But long story short, this is a very anticipated and excited part of the game. And if you guys notice through some of the screenshots and some of the information that we have gotten, there is the presence of the pickup truck at this outpost, and through some of the information that some screenshots did release, is something that we have gone over in the past. But long story short, the pickup truck is pretty much going to be the vehicle that connects our base back to our outpost. It's gonna be how we're gonna be able to transfer items between the two, and ultimately it looks like we're gonna need a pickup truck in order to settle this outpost in the first place. And that's where Season 1 gets interesting, and its ties into Season 2 over here get even more interesting, especially with that little blurb that we went over from the news Kafir dropped today, saying that they already started working on Season 2 and the content you've been waiting for quite a while. Because over here, what is this survivor working on in this updated gas station added in Season 1? There is that exact pickup truck that we would be driving. This is the perfect candidate. If we actually talk to the survivor, he's like, no peeking, it's not ready yet. He's teasing us with what is over here, but it's very apparent what is over here, and that is a pickup truck. It matches perfectly. The front and general just like design and layout and just structure of the front of this vehicle fits in very nicely with what we would expect out of that repaired pickup truck that we saw. And then this also makes it interesting because this could be the pickup truck that we need to somehow get or acquire. That's going to be one of our new vehicles. That's also where it's interesting that it's over here at the gas station, because the gas station is kind of looking like it's becoming a central vehicle hub, because you can even see the ATV over here to the left, and it is also where we are able to unlock more choppers and get more of the whatchamacall and upgrade our choppers as well. So it's all sorts of jazz like that. The gas station is becoming this vehicle hub, and obviously that's going to be a pretty big vehicle, so we might even be able to like upgrade our pickup truck and stuff like that. But long story short, season 1 added in this teaser for the pickup truck, and given what we know and what we have learned today, it's quite interesting and possible that season 2 we can see the gas station kind of progress and this bad boy over here get updated again to actually unveil this pickup truck and allow us to go out and settle that outpost. But then the question arises, where are we going to have this outpost be built? Now, that is possible that we could have it just like pop up somewhere on the map, just as we have had the shipwreck pop up, just as when it was first added, the police station popped up. Like, it's totally possible that the outpost could be added here in the mainland, but given an outpost, just the general function of an outpost type of thing in general is to be a post somewhere out and about. Now, that's a little bit of a metaphorical way of saying it, but outposts are usually not very close to home base. You don't build an outpost right next to your base. Outposts are kind of like secondary operating and forward operating bases. So currently, the only place that would really fit that description would be out and about, kind of where the first watchtower did unlock up here in the north. It could actually have a perfect little slot right around here. It could get plopped down and kind of give us this easy access way where we would be kind of closer to the more rare resources of oak and copper, which are currently very far away from our home and kind of a pain in the butt to get. But another possibility, and that's where things get interesting as well, with the scale of what season 2 could be and what they kind of Kafir did say, where the other part had already started working on season 2 and the content you've been waiting for quite a while. The other thing we've been waiting for quite a while is the ATV and the swamp. And if you guys follow me over here to the left, you can see that this is where the swamp is going to be. The terrain over here matches perfectly with what we would expect out of a swamp, and there are actually 2 nice little slots over here for literally swamp zones to pop up. And not just that, there's this watchtower to the left, and this will give us an entirely new territory, and it's gonna be a territory pretty far away from our base, which matches up with what the outpost would require. And it's also gonna be an entirely new section of map when it is added, which gives us plenty of opportunity for new locations to easily be added in, because behind the mystery of this watchtower, new locations do lie. But then the question is, okay, in order for this to be where the outpost is, and they are saying that the content we've been waiting for quite a while is going to be in season 2 by the sounds of it, well, in order to get to this potential swamp in this potential western area, we got to unlock this watchtower. Visitor watchtower to unlock vision in the sector, but we require transport. That transport is the ATV, which currently is almost craftable except for one missing component, the ATV transmission. Now, season 1 has some very interesting ties into this as well, because another thing that we have noticed added in the kind of massive thing that season 1 did update, or like one of the bigger things that it updated, was turning the gas station into like a bit of an outpost. We have seen the ATV added over here as well. Now, with season 2 and the way that it's kind of seeming that the seasons are going to progress, and we've kind of already seen a story start to unfold, it's very possible that these are both features that we've been waiting for the ATV for the longest time. So we've been waiting for the ATV even longer than the settlers, to be fair. So it's entirely possible as well that we could actually get the ATV first in season 2, and season 2 would be centered more so around the ATV and settling out west. But just given what we have seen over here at the gas station, there is also the potential for this pickup truck to be a part of it. And that's where the questions do come in. And season 1 may kind of be a bit of an experimental run. Kafir kind of trying to get feedback with the season 1 pass. Hopefully they've gotten our feedback that they need to put more loot in this stuff and way better tasks, because these are a pain in everyone's bum. So hopefully they're gonna kind of use season 1 as a bit of a test. And while it might not be the most massive of seasons, potentially they just want to make sure that season 2, they've learned from the season system and can kind of refine it for season 2, which they are plotting to be a little bit more sizable. Now, the ultimate scenario would be having both the Settlers update and the Swamp update added at once, because like I'm saying, the Settlers do need an outpost to settle. It's looking like the outpost, a prime position for that would be out west in the Swamp zones, but it's also possible for it to be up north over in the Oak and Winter zones. But for the Swamp zone hypothesis to be true, we would need that ATV first and foremost, and on the ATV side of things, there's also the great chance that it could be just the ATV, because the ATV would match up pretty nicely with what they said as well, because the ATV is probably the thing that we've been waiting on for. I think it's probably the feature, like, pretty much we've been waiting for this thing, I think arguably the longest out of some of the updates and features that they have teased. I do think this kind of has the title, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the ATV has the title of being the one with the ultimate wait list at the moment, so that would fit in rather nicely, and it's also entirely possible that season 2 will center around this ATV. Now, there's one more thing that I want to tie in, which makes season 1 interesting with this lead up to season 2, given the information that we've gotten today, given what we do know to be present at the gas station, kind of foreshadowing future seasons. But in the season 1 trailer, you guys can actually see this junkyard. Now, this junkyard was in the season 1 trailer, but it appears nowhere in season 1. It is not the note event that you get for gathering all 20 notes. It is not at the shipwreck. This is nowhere to be found out of everything that was teased, meaning that it's likely a kind of an even earlier teaser for season 2. Now, given what we're seeing at this junkyard, it looks like it's a little bit of a scrapyard type of location somewhere around there with a lot of destroyed cars and vehicles specifically. You know what would make perfect sense to find in such a location as some sort of a rare loot or ultimate prize? Well, personally, the ATV transmission seems like a prime candidate for such shenanigans, and given the fact that this looks like it was being teased for season 1, we haven't seen it in season 1, it's aiming like it'll probably be in season 2 then in that case, since it's the only thing out of these trailers that we have not seen. Likely it's kind of an early teaser of season 2, and or it somehow connects with other stuff from season 1, and we have seen the ATV get added over here to the gas station. The ATV got a bit of a revamp in season 1, making it seem like there's a couple of stars aligning, especially what we learned today with season 2 having something that we've been waiting for quite a while. I mean, Kafir hasn't explicitly confirmed it, but they're hinting towards it quite a little bit. And Kafir, I'm on to you, and please, if season 2 is indeed the ATV, I am about to be crying goddamn tears of joy because I cannot wait. I will not sleep when this update comes out. If the ATV transmission is added, if that junkyard location is added, we're going over there and we're doing everything in our power to collect that ATV transmission, build up the ATV, and show off everything that the vehicle is about. And likely in that case, we would get the swamps, which are also something that we have been waiting for quite a while. So while the Settlers and outposts do seem like they could be possible out west, given some of these things like the junkyard that we have seen, it appears that the bigger picture, at least for now, the Settlers and outposts are kind of like a little bit of a side dish, you know? But it's looking like the main course and most likely thing for season 2 to include is that ATV, is the junkyard, and is the transmission. All of which would make for an incredible season, and the ability to craft an ATV. Holy mama, that might be the ultimate ability for me. But with that said, that's gonna wrap it up for the information that we got for today. I definitely wanted to spread some of this and kind of tie in how what Kafir revealed today is a bit of an interesting revelation, and their word choice, it definitely hints towards this ATV stuff, which is why, I don't know, I just had to share it because I'm incredibly excited for this, and hopefully y'all are as well, because dude, like, oh my god, the ATV is something I've been waiting for the longest time, and I cannot wait to build it and use it on video, do all that type of jazz. But okay, enough hype for now. Let me know what y'all think about it in that comment section down below. How hype are you guys for the ATV? What do you think about season 2? Bada bing, bada boom, and how all this jazz does tie together. What are your guys' thoughts also on this junkyard and how it ties in with season 2? Kind of what we learned today with Kafir kind of teasing this stuff about season 2 having this thing that we've been waiting for quite a while, because if this is all the case, holy mama, We got some interesting stuff coming our way. So let me know what y'all think about it in that comment section down below. And a reminder that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the weekly tribe data at two such places. So a gift card giveaway. All you got to do as well is make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And that'll let you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter it on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick random video for the past week. Pick random comment from that random video. And that will be winner for the week. And we'll kick off a weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure to stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with every single video. Y'all can enter it on for that weekly giveaway. Not to mention all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well. That, if you guys like Last Day on Earth, there's a great chance you will enjoy. Like Miss Survival, for example. So many of y'all seem to be enjoying. Oh dear Bob, I'm getting surrounded by zombies. Ah! I don't think these zombies are enjoying Miss Survival. Well, guess what? These zombies are dying. So that's what happens if you don't enjoy Miss Survival. It appears that death follows nearby. Psych. If you guys don't like Miss Survival, that's totally cool. You'll probably still live. I don't want to be out here having like inadvertent threats or anything like that. Holy guacamole, my savagery levels are increasing. No, but a lot of y'all seem to be enjoying it so far, and it seems to be like one of the more popular new series we have ever started, and it's still pretty early on in its conception, so definitely give it a look if y'all like Last Day on Earth. I think that's a survival game that you will also enjoy, and we've been having some pretty good shenanigans and some pretty good luck in it so far. Don't want to spoil anything, but the good times are coming, not to mention some other dope survival games we are checking out as well. So whenever you guys see a new video of some sort going up, if you haven't given that series, that game, or that topic a look, give it a look, and you might genuinely find something that you enjoy the bejesus out of. So give it a chance. Maybe you'll enjoy it so much you start keeping up. Oh, with the burps, I'm so sorry. And keep it up with the series, or maybe you enjoy it so much as you even start playing the game yourself. Because you guys know me, I love my survival games, and well, if y'all like Last Day on Earth, we got some very similar tastes, so definitely give them a look. But all right, we're giving this base a little bit of a look over here, and I reckon we're doing A to the O to the K. Ow, except for ow, this freaking thing over here. So I'm just gonna break into this wall. I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired. Star, go and open the chest. I will open them in a second, because for now, I just want to kind of pop everything open first and foremost, see where we stand in terms of noise, and then, oh, my favorite part of every raid begins, the part where we sift through all of the loot. Please don't kill me, zombies. I still have loot to sift through. Okay, thank you. Appreciate the cooperation. Now die! Thank you for cooperating, a couple of you fast biters. The rest of you, on the other hand, are not looking as cooperative. So I'm gonna put y'all through, oh baby, the merry-go-round of doom, where we got all these spikes and play a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie, and I just gotta make sure not to stab myself 3 times in a row. That seems pretty hard, I know, but you'd be surprised. These spikes, they are not a toy. These spikes are one of the deadlier things that we have come across. I have never died to these spikes on accident. I've died on purpose before when, like, whatchamacallit, I needed to just, like, respawn or something. I had some spikes back at home that I would literally just walk into. Because sometimes, I'm just saying, if you guys are at home and if you're ever going hungry, if you're starving, if you're thirsty, or if you're missing health, just die at home. Like, you guys might be like, Star, you mad at man? No, like, listen to me. Just, like, walk into some spikes and die at home. It resets your vitamin P meter. Lol. It resets your hunger, it resets your water, it resets your health, and if you just respawn at base, you'll just get all your loot back. So it's kind of a freebie. It's kind of like free water and free health, because, like, I don't know, at least in my eyes, there's not much to worry about. Besides maybe a little bit of your dignity. But, who needs that, bro? If you're getting full health, full water, and full hunger, might be worth it. Okay, bro, these 2 small boxes, not, I repeat, not worth it. I will go and eat some food to really vent out my frustrations and glug, 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 glug. Drink up on a little bit of that water. I will put away one of the C4 because I am definitely not in need of both of those. And let's just go and boop. And put the empty bottle away. There's no chopper for me to siphon gasolina from. But let's see what's in here, because we still got one more thing we could break before our noise meter kind of tips over the scales. And, like, I don't know if we get some actually, no, I'm not breaking into there. There's probably nothing that great in there, and I'd have to break that thing first, which would summon the big one. And, ooh, electronic circuit, not too shabby. Now, the question is, what are we taking home from everything that we are seeing? We got a couple of stacks of food over here. I'm going to try to prioritize some of the better things that we see, because for now, it looks like we're going to be sifting through a good chunk of junk. Oh, those rhymes. I'm so sorry. Some of y'all may have just experienced spontaneous combustion of your phone, in which case, my sincerest of apologies, because that was some super hot fire that I just dropped. I mean, go get some ice cubes, start rubbing them on your phone. Okay, please don't. That may or may not break your phone if it has survived the spontaneous combustion that I'm talking about. Although I do hear that sticking your phone in rice does wonders. I think that's for water damage, though. I'm not a phonologist. Please don't take my advice seriously in any of these regards, unless I claim to be serious. And I'm not sure. The rice thing might be serious. Maybe do some Googling and talk to some reputable sources first, because I'm reputable in Last Day on Earth and other avenues. I can tell you I'm probably not reputable in the effect that rice has on phones. That's not what I'm getting my degree in currently in college, although I might want a minor in that. The effect that rice has on phones. That seems like an interesting one, and it's time to spread the vitamin P. Let me just break your radio. Actually, these radios, all radios in the apocalypse, are powered by vitamin P. I'm giving you a free recharge. In exchange, I expect good loot. Okay, 20 planks. Better than some of the other junk we were coming across, because so far, actually, some okay shoes. I will maybe take that. I'll get rid of one of those saw blades. It's looking pretty lackluster, bro. Like, it appears like, oh, 10 oak. That's actually one of the better things that we have come across. So there you guys have a lot of the loot that we came through. I would say if you come across this base, maybe reconsider actually breaking into it. Because I don't know if we got a C4 worth of loot in my eyes, but at the end of the day, even if it wasn't worth it, I'm more than willing to risk and sacrifice my stuff if it means that it can hopefully be educational for you guys and gals, and you guys maybe show you guys like, hey, don't use a C4 on this wall. Or with future updates and any other new stuff that gets added in, I'm more than willing to make any sacrifice necessary to make sure that you guys can survive and thrive to your fullest, while I don't take much care for my well-being, because you guys know me, I'm more than willing to take a billion L's, a billion losses of loot, maybe of some of my dollary dues if I buy something that's trash, like this season 1 pass. Would not recommend buying it. Not really anything that much worth it, I must say. But regardless of that, I'm more than willing to check out all the new things that are added into the game and try out everything imaginable with them to hopefully find new strategies, showcase new things, and regardless of what effect it has on me, I'm more than willing to take whatever sacrifices are necessary to try and have a fan-freaking-tastic time and show off all that there is for you guys to get, so you guys kind of know what to expect. You know, if there's a new area, a new location added, you guys know, okay, what is at this new location? What do I need to bring? What should I do? What should I not do? Should I do exactly what Star did? Oh, Star died a disastrous death. Maybe I should do the opposite of what Star did. You know, a couple of things like that, just to make sure that you are hopefully just kind of surviving to the best of your ability, especially when there are new updates at play, because whenever a new update comes out, we're checking out all that it has to offer: new locations, new enemies, new bosses, and with this ATV stuff we were talking about today, we're gonna do everything in our power to showcase all. Getting the ATV transmission, building the ATV, showing off driving the ATV, the new zones that the ATV would unlock, and I will not sleep. Okay, or maybe a power nap here or there, but we will do everything in our power to show off everything that such new things would add and have an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic time with them. And now, I'm just kind of trying to figure out, okay, what do I take home? What do I leave behind? And all in all, I'm kind of happy with the decisions I've made. Maybe you guys would have picked some slightly different stuff. I respect that, but just nothing like super standout over here. I'm not seeing any guns or anything like that, so I'm pretty happy with what we got. Why don't we go, and we do have this M16 and a machete, and I should probably drop it off first. I gotta be responsible. I was gonna say, let's go over to Charlie right now, and what's the worst that could happen? Well, actually, worst case, we could always come back to, like, because we're a little bit closer to Charlie event right now, you know, like running home than running that way. That's a little bit of unnecessary energy that we're using. And we could maybe get another weapon at the airdrop, so we're gonna go direct to Charlie. If we find good loot, again, remember, there is a hour-and-a-half timer on that. I could probably walk home and walk back and not use a lick of energy and grab whatever we maybe can't necessarily grab due to our full inventory. So YOLO! We're wigging it and getting it. But yeah, make sure you guys have that notification bell up, because when those new updates do hit, we're gonna show off all that they have to offer. We'll keep you guys in the loop with those new updates as well. As soon as that type of new info does come out about them, such as some of the stuff that we learned today about season 2, well, we spread that to you lads in last season. Holy guacamole, we got some talking spinners coming our way. Thea would definitely not want to be a Bunker Bravo card. I wish I had that on my free-to-play account. I'm still trying to find that dang thing, man. The Bunker Bravo card evades me. Over here, I kill a random toxic spinner. Oh, Mazel Tov! You are the winner of a brand new Bunker Bravo card. And it's like, oh, let's go! I need to pick up a couple of these things. So, I will put away some of these rocks for now, just for a second. I'm coming back for these two things, 100%. And with this airdrop, we might need to prioritize a little bit just because this airdrop's going to be gone in about 14 minutes, which is a little bit of a smaller timer. I need to head on over here. Let's toss that gas. Let's pass that gas into there. Lol. And then let's see and grab what we want from here. I will say that this hat is kind of broken down. It's definitely not better than my current hat. And I don't know, almost broken military armor. This stuff I'll keep. It's got a decent amount of durability to it. And I'm not gonna lie, we're going through a little bit of a shirt and pants shortage. For some reason though, I have all the hats in the world. Like literally, I've kind of like started tallying up my loot a little bit. I have suspiciously many hats relative to everything else. An okay amount of boots, a ridiculous amount of hats, and the shirt and pantalones supply is running a little bit low. But that notification bell will keep y'all in the loop with all of that new, whatchamacallit, updates as it comes out, and the new info. As soon as the new info does come out, we're spreading it to y'all eyes and ears, breaking it down, how it connects with what we know already, give us the clearest look at the future of Last Day on Earth, what to expect out of future updates, when to expect these future updates, etc., etc. And with season 2, I mean, our best estimate is that I will talk about that a little. Actually, never mind. I thought I was gonna get attacked as soon as I walked into here, but our best estimate for season 2 is, well, we know that season 1 is ending in about 9-10 days or so, right around there. So season 2 would have to come after season 1. I don't think Kafir is confirmed necessarily that season 2 is coming directly after season 1, but I imagine it would follow relatively shortly after. And Kafir has said that they do want that next big content update to come out in September. Last we heard about it. So, oh mama, hello Charlie, how you doing? Okay, Charlie is now attacking this guy. Hold on, Charlie, please don't hurt him. Don't hurt him, Chuck. Don't hurt him. Oh, this is marvelous. We have enlisted the help of a military guy. Let's go. Last time this guy wasn't around, he was already dead. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go, Charlie. Dude, military dude, I love you. I love you. Thank you for the cooperation. Ow! Because this guy's gonna be able to do all the work that we need. I just gotta continue kind of getting some hits on here and there. Continue killing these dudes. And okay, is Charlie gonna start running away? No, Charlie's still trying to kill me. Charlie, calm yourself, buddy boy. Pal of mine. But shouts out to this military guy. Seriously, last time we did this event, he just kind of died right away. This time around, he lives. He lives. And that's exactly what I needed. Charlie, when are you gonna drop dead? I'm gonna have a lot of bodies to sift through after this. Holy guacamole. Chuck, buddy, old pal of mine. Dude, how much health do I need to bring you down to? This is quite a little bit that I'm inflicting. There you go. And so he starts running. Hey, military guy. Oh, hey, listen here. You gonna chase after him? Okay. Oh, no, hello, military guy. How you doing, buddy? Is he gonna stick around? Have I just made a friend? Oh my, I've never done this before. Hello, military guy. Hi. Do you wanna go get some macaroni and cheese from down the street? Maybe play a little bit of tic-tac-toe? Jump in the ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese? I will take that as a no. Well, way to break someone's heart. Freaking douche canoe, you could have at least said no. Guys, one like on the video. Every like helps support a heart. Hello, broken start. JK, found Kalashnikov 47. My heartbreak has definitely just fixed itself. Okay. Not much fixing going on there, but here, oh, my heartbreak is definitely a little bit improved. Hello, Kalashnikov. Let me take you off your hands. Now the question is there anything worthwhile in any of these capitans? Like maybe a note of some sort. Did any of you douche canoes drop a note for me to read and uncover further the mystery of Darren Wells that we kind of uncovered last episode? That was actually pretty... you guys should watch that episode in case you haven't already, because let me just say we uncovered some pretty interesting things about Darren and the military and stuff like that. And it looks like this soldier over here just has some military armor, so nothing too crazy either. It appears that it's some sort of a crashed Humvee. Charlie Jr. really likes to well, it looks like he really likes to mess with the military. Maybe he wants revenge on them for something. Watch the last episode. Maybe you'll understand what I'm talking about. But there you guys have the Charlie Jr. event, and subsequently I think that's actually a pretty good point for us to go ahead and end off this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival as well, so I can hopefully get this video to you guys at a reasonable time. Because yesterday's video, well, I had to upload it extra late because I uploaded it originally, and then YouTube's like, psych! this video has been copyright claimed. And I'm like, oh, well, that's what I get for trying to introduce interesting music for once. So I had to totally re-edit it, re-render it, re-upload it. Big pain in the bum. So hopefully today we can have it out a little bit earlier. But with that said, that's going to start wrapping it up. Oh, me for now. Hey, you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one. And I'll talk to you next one. See ya.